healthy people, Dr. Rabina here. Welcome to the RX. Today we're going to talk about shakes and protein shakes. The truth is Americans are consuming and purchasing a lot of these different products, so we really need to be aware of what we're taking in and what the ingredients are. So to walk us through this, we have Dr. Evan Lessa here today. He is a pharmacist and he is the owner of Gold's Pharmacy here in Philadelphia.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. So let's start right off the bat. We want to get people to look at the labels. So right away, what's the difference between concentrate and isolate?
Right, so concentrate proteins are about 70% protein in the package.
Okay.
Isolate proteins have about 95% protein in it. So it's very important to look at those keywords when you're purchasing a protein shake for yourself.
Because there's a big difference. There's a big difference in percentage, right? So let's talk about what protein does for the body. So we need protein. We don't get all of our amino acids naturally, so we need to add them into our diet, right?
Exactly.
We want to build muscle. We want to support the body. We want to regulate blood sugar levels. There's so many different things that protein does for the body. So there's different types. Let's start with type number 1 here. So we have soy. So what is the benefit of a shake like this?
So this particular drink is great because it's for women, younger women. It has the phytoestrogens in it. It also has a complete blend of nutraceuticals. It has a lot of different types of proteins in it, and it's just an all-around great shake for young females.
Next up, a source of protein that we want to talk about is pea and rice. So this is the Ultra Inflammix. You can get this in your pharmacy. And what is this type of shake good for?
It's good for people who are vegans, for example. It's also good for vegans who have irritable bowel syndrome. A lot of vegans have that because they're not eating the good amount of protein in their diet. But pea and brown rice are great sources of protein for them.
And for iron as well, the pea protein really supports like iron deficiency.
Exactly.
And the rice is really good antioxidant.
It has antioxidants, vitamin B12, folic acid in it, fiber. It's an all-around great drink for vegans who need that extra supplementation along with their protein in it.
Yeah, so it's great. So it's good to be aware of why are you choosing this source of protein? What is it really doing for you? So those are 2 really key points. Next up, Dr. Evan, what do we have here? Oh, this is a really good basic place to start, right?
It is a very good basic place to start. This is a non-vegan type of protein shake. This is a normal whey protein drink. Whey protein is really good because whey protein is known to immediately absorb into the body. Whey protein is a animal product that comes from cows. They basically it's a dried out form of an after product of cheese. So it's a very good protein, especially if you need a lot of protein in your diet. It's a great place to start.
Absolutely, and there's different flavors, which is good because I know when I started doing protein shakes, I loved the vanilla bean because it didn't taste so chalky. So what's interesting here is you can also add in your fruit, you can add your yogurt in, you can add your chia seeds in, a really good shake to do in the morning, right?
Exactly, and it tastes great. You can customize it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next up, this is really interesting. This is the beef, right? The beef source of the protein. So tell us about this shake and tell us about lysine. So when you're looking at the ingredients, why do we want to pay attention to the lysine?
Right, so lysine, for example, a lot of manufacturers out there don't state the exact quantity of lysine in the product, or they might be understating it. The number you want to look for lysine is between 0.5 grams and 1.5 grams of lysine per serving to get the most adequate amount of protein in your drink. Lysine is a precursor for a lot of proteins that are made in the body. This particular drink here is made from 100% beef. It's non-GMO, 100% organic, and it's gluten-free.
Gluten-free, that's good. Really, really good. Last but not least, the pre and post workout. This is a popular one.
Very, very popular. This particular drink is great because it has all of the essential amino acids in it, both pre and post. You don't want to load too much on the pre, but the post workout is a must with the additional proteins that your body's utilizing during the workout.
Awesome, that's excellent. Thank you so much for sharing all this great information with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching My New Philly, where something is always new and everything is always Philly.